Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams and with me is Renuka with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches 5G mobile services in India, says country setting global standard in telecom technology for the first time. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh unveils pay system for Agniveers and Sparsh mobile app, among other digital initiatives of Defence Accounts Department in New Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu presents awards to cleanest states and cities in Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 in New Delhi. Madhya Pradesh gets first position among states, while Indore bags cleanest city for sixth time in a row. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur launches month-long nationwide Swachh Bharat campaign at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. GST revenue collection in September surpasses 1,47,000 crore rupees for seventh straight time. In women's cricket, India defeats Sri Lanka by 41 runs in opening match of T20 Asia Cup in Bangladesh, and Men in Blue to take on South Africa in second T20 International at Guwahati tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched the 5G services at a function at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. 5G technology will provide seamless coverage, high data rate, low latency and highly reliable communication. It will also increase energy efficiency, spectrum efficiency and network efficiency. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said the launch of 5G services is a gift from the telecom industry to 130 crore Indians and a step towards the new era and also the beginning of infinite opportunities.
आज का ये ऐतिहासिक अवसर एक राष्ट्र के तौर पर, भारत के एक नागरिक के तौर पर हमारे लिए नई प्रेरणा लेकर आया है। क्यों न हम इस 5G टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग करके भारत के विकास को अभूतपूर्व गति दें। क्यों न हम इस 5G टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करके अपनी अर्थव्यवस्था को बहुत तेजी से विस्तार दें। क्यों न हम इस 5G टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करके अपनी प्रोडक्टिविटी में रिकॉर्ड वृद्धि करें।
The Prime Minister said at the time of 2G, 3G and 4G services, India was dependent on other countries for technology. But with the launch of 5G services, the country has created a new history. He added that with 5G, India is setting a global standard in telecom technology for the first time.
5G इंटरनेट का पूरा आर्किटेक्चर बदल कर रख देगा। इसलिए भारत के युवाओं के लिए आज 5G बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी लेकर आया है। विकसित भारत का संकल्प लेकर आगे बढ़ रहा हमारा देश दुनिया के अन्य देशों के साथ किस तरह कदम से कदम मिलाकर चल रहा है।
Touching upon the vision of Digital India program, the Prime Minister said the initiative has a very big vision of development.
ये भारत की बहुत बड़ी सफलता है। डिजिटल इंडिया अभियान की बहुत बड़ी सफलता है। डिजिटल इंडिया सिर्फ एक नाम नहीं है, ये देश के विकास का बहुत बड़ा विजन है। इस विजन का लक्ष्य है उस टेक्नोलॉजी को आम लोगों तक पहुंचाना जो लोगों के लिए काम करे और लोगों के साथ जुड़कर काम करे।
Mr. Modi mentioned that Digital India's success is based on 4 pillars, which include cost of digital device, digital connectivity, data costs, and digital-first approach, and the government has focused on all of them. Regarding the first pillar, the Prime Minister said that the low cost of devices can only be achieved through Atmanirbharta. He said from 2 mobile manufacturing units in 2014 and 0 exporting of mobile phones, the country now has over 200 mobile factories and has become a mobile phone exporting country worth thousands of crores. On the second pillar of digital connectivity, the Prime Minister informed that Internet users have now increased to 80 crores from 6 crores in 2014. Regarding the third pillar, which is the cost of data, Mr. Modi said the industry was given a slew of incentives and policy support was provided to 4G technology for its expansion. He said this brought down the price of data and a data revolution was ushered in the country, and these 3 pillars started showing their multiplier effect everywhere. Prime Minister Modi also said the cost of data in the country is among the lowest in the world. On average, a person in India consumes 14 GB per month, which would have cost about 4,200 rupees per month in 2014. But now it costs 125 to 150 rupees. On the topic of the fourth pillar, the idea of digital first, the Prime Minister recalled the time when a handful of the elite class questioned whether the poor would even understand the meaning of digital and doubted their potential. Mr. Modi said India may not have benefited from the first three industrial revolutions, but he is confident that India will take full benefit of the fourth industrial revolution, and in fact, the country will lead it. Prime Minister Modi informed that the use of 5G technology will not be limited to speedy internet access, but it has the capability to change lives. Our correspondent reports that 5G services have the potential to create new age businesses, generate additional revenue for enterprises, and provide employment arising from the deployment of innovative use cases and technologies. A report.
5G's direct contribution to the Indian economy is estimated to be $450 billion over the next 15 years. The earliest applications of 5G will be in sectors with high digital technology maturity like Industry 4.0, smart cities and fintech. With the introduction of 5G, India is poised to become a leader in fintech. Innovative technologies like UPI and RuPay are being exported to the world to help improve their financial systems. 5G will increase digital literacy of the nation and will be applied in sectors for social development like health and nutrition, education and agriculture. The use of 5G-enabled technologies offers an opportunity to make agricultural practices more sustainable and superior in yield. The launch of the much-awaited 5G services will take India a step closer to being a developed nation as envisaged by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With Naseem Naqvi, Suparna Saikya, AIR News, Delhi.
The Prime Minister also inspected an exhibition at Pragati Maidan. He declared open the 6th edition of the Indian Mobile Congress, which is being held till the 4th of October with the theme of New Digital Universe. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Communications and Information Technology, Ashwini Vaishnav, said the 5G technology will bring a fundamental change in various sectors.
डिजिटल सर्विसेज को जन जन तक पहुंचाने का माध्यम है, इसीलिए देश की सामाजिक और आर्थिक उन्नति के लिए एक सुदृढ़ टेलीकॉम सेक्टर की आवश्यकता है कि आज टेलीकॉम सेक्टर एक सनराइज इंडस्ट्री बन के उभर रहा है। देश में 5G सर्विसेज कई सेक्टर्स में फंडामेंटल चेंज आएगा। एजुकेशन, हेल्थ, एग्रीकल्चर, लॉजिस्टिक्स, बैंकिंग, ये ऐसे सेक्टर हैं जिसमें एक मूलभूत परिवर्तन आएगा, नई नई संभावनाएं उत्पन्न होगी। डिजिटल कैपेबिलिटीज को सेंटर में रख के उसके चारों तरफ नई सर्विसेज क्रिएट होंगी। कम्युनिकेशंस का स्वरूप बदल जाएगा।
Minister of State for Communications Devu Singh Chauhan, Reliance Industries Chairman Mukesh Ambani, Chairman of Aditya Birla Group Kumar Mangalam Birla, and founder of Bharti Enterprises Sunil Bharti Mittal also shared their views on the occasion.
Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh today launched several digital initiatives of the Defence Accounts Department, DAD, during its 275th Annual Day celebrations in New Delhi. The initiatives include Sparsh, the System for Pension Administration Raksha Mobile App, Pay System for Agniveers, International Air Ticket Booking Module in Defence Travel System, Defence Accounts Receipts and Payment System, Darpan, Defence Civilian Pay System and Defence Accounts Human Resource Management System. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Singh commended the DAD for taking forward the Digital India vision of the government. He said the new initiatives will increase transparency and efficiency in the functioning of the department.
इंडिया के लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने के लिए विभाग द्वारा अनेक इनिशिएटिव्स प्रारंभ किए गए हैं। मुझे बताया गया है कि विभाग प्रबल प्रणाली पर कार्य कर रहा है, जो कि एक IT एनेबल्ड पेमेंट एंड अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम है। इसी प्रणाली के अंतर्गत HRM, डिफेंस सिविलियन पे सिस्टम एवं दर्पण जैसे सिस्टम्स भी डेवलप किए गए हैं।
Describing Sparsh mobile app as a landmark step, the Defence Minister said it is the government's endeavour to provide the best services to the servicing personnel, ex-servicemen and their families during the soldier's lifetime as well as after death. Mr. Singh called upon DAD to make speedy and quality disposal of grievances of pensioners their first priority. He said Agniveer Pay System will facilitate efficient pay management for Agniveers who will soon join the armed forces through the government's transformational Agnipath scheme. President Draupadi Murmu has said that the continuous efforts of central and state governments and all citizens in the last 8 years are behind the success of the Swachh Bharat mission. President Murmu was speaking after presenting the Swachh Sarvekshan Awards 2022 at a function in New Delhi this evening.
गांधी जयंती के पूर्व संध्या पर इस कार्यक्रम का आयोजन करना सराहनीय है। 20वीं सदी से आरंभ में ही बापू ने स्वच्छता के लिए देशवासियों का आह्वान किया था। उन्होंने कहा था, जब तक हम अपने शहरों के लिए का हालत नहीं बदल दे, अपनी पूरी आदतों को नहीं छोड़ते, अपने शौचालयों को नहीं सुधारते, तब तक हमारे लिए स्वराज्य का मूल्य कुछ भी नहीं है। पिछले 8 वर्षों में स्वच्छ भारत मिशन की उपलब्धियों के पीछे केंद्र और राज्य सरकार तथा सभी नागरिकों के निरंतर सहयोग का योगदान रहा है।
Our correspondent reports that Madhya Pradesh got the first position among states, followed by Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Indore was adjudged the cleanest city for the 6th time in a row, followed by Surat and Navi Mumbai with populations of above 1 lakh. Panchgani in Maharashtra, Patan in Chhattisgarh and Karad, Maharashtra bagged the top 3 awards in the cleanest cities category with a population of below 1 lakh. Haridwar is the cleanest Ganga town in the category with more than 1 lakh population, followed by Varanasi and Rishikesh. Tirupati of Andhra Pradesh got the award for the best city in Safai Mitra Suraksha. Deolali in Maharashtra was adjudged the country's cleanest cantonment board. Tripura got the award in the small state category. Karnataka's Shivamogga won the fastest mover city award. Addressing the gathering, Ms. Murmu said, Swachh Survey is promoting healthy competition among states and cities for cleanliness.
स्वच्छ सर्वेक्षण 2022 के तहत विभिन्न श्रेणियों में पुरस्कार दिए गए हैं। इंदौर शहर ने शानदार प्रदर्शन करते हुए लगातार 6ठी बार प्रथम स्थान प्राप्त किया है। इसीलिए उनमें उनको बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ, सराहना करती। बड़े राज्यों के श्रेणी में मध्य प्रदेश तथा छोटे राज्यों के श्रेणी में त्रिपुरा ने प्रथम स्थान हासिल किए हैं। उनको भी बहुत बहुत बधाई। मेरा सुझाव है कि इंदौर शहर के निवासियों द्वारा अपनाए गए जन भागीदारी के मॉडल को पूरे देश में अपनाने का प्रयास होने चाहिए। स्वच्छ भारत सर्वेक्षण द्वारा राज्यों और शहर के बीच स्वच्छता के लिए सशक्त प्रतिस्पर्धा का बढ़ावा मिल रहा है। इस वर्ष के सर्वेक्षण में 4000 से अधिक शहरों में लगभग 9 करोड़ देशवासियों ने भाग लिया है।
The President said the Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0 was launched on the 1st of October last year with the aim to make all cities garbage-free by 2026. She said from tomorrow, a campaign is being launched in cities to make all citizens aware of segregating wet and dry waste at home for better waste management. She urged everyone, especially the youth, to participate in this campaign and increase awareness about cleanliness in society. In his address, Union Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri radiated the Swachh Bharat mission's focus on reclaiming around 15,000 acres of prime land buried under garbage landfills.
7 साल स्वच्छता के पहले फेज और 1 साल दूसरे फेज में और SBM 2.0 has been launched with the objective of making all our cities garbage free by 2026. The next few years will focus on holistic cleanliness, clean air, clean land and clean water.
Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur today launched a month-long nationwide Swachh Bharat 2022 at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. The program is being organized in 6 lakh villages of 744 districts across the country through the network of Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan and NSS-affiliated youth clubs and institutions. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Thakur said Swachh Bharat will make Swasth Bharat and youth will play a very important role in this campaign. Mr. Thakur also appealed to the public to contribute to saving the resources of the country and nation building. Later in the day, the minister participated in the cleanliness drive in the Sangam area of the city. The Government of India has announced a special campaign 2.0 from the 2nd of October till the 31st of this month with a focus on Swachhata and reducing pendency in government. The special campaign reinforces the importance of timely disposal of references and a clean workspace. The Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances will oversee the implementation of the special campaign 2.0. In an exclusive interview to AIR News, Secretary, Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances V. Srinivas shared the expectations and ambition of Special Campaign 2.0 after the successful run of Special Campaign 1.0. The Secretary also elaborated on the benefit of the Special Campaign 2.0 for the public.
The millions of citizens who visit India's government offices would benefit extensively from healthy office environments, decluttered office spaces. We've tried to decrease the number of times a citizen should visit a government office. Also for the staff who are working there, like section officers, undersecretaries, office assistants who are working there, the experience should be a stress-free and a highly motivating one.
The News Services Division of All India Radio will bring the exclusive interview in the program Spotlight tonight. This interview can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:15 p.m.
You are listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches 5G mobile services in India, says country setting global standard in telecom technology for the first time. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh unveils space system for Agniveers and Sparsh mobile app among other digital initiatives of Defence Accounts Department in New Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu presents award to cleanest states and cities in Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 in New Delhi. Madhya Pradesh gets first position among states while Indore bags cleanest city for the sixth time in a row. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur launches month-long nationwide Swachh Bharat campaign at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. GST revenue collection in September surpasses 1,47,000 crore rupees for seventh straight time. In women's cricket, India defeats Sri Lanka by 41 runs in opening match of T20 Asia Cup in Bangladesh. And men in blue to take on South Africa in second T20 International at Guwahati tomorrow. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग है तो संपर्क करें 870-001-4242 पर।
870-001-4242।
मुट्ठी भर अंग्रेज और हमारे विशाल देश पर राज करने का स्वप्न देख रहे हैं, पर हम इनके स्वप्न को चकनाचूर कर देंगे।
निकल पड़े स्वाधीनता के पथ भाले, स्वतंत्रता संग्राम की सुनी अनसुनी कहानियों के साथ स्वराज हर रविवार रात 9 बजे डीडी नेशनल पर।
Welcome back to the evening news. The gross GST revenue collection in the month of September stood at 1,47,686 crore rupees. This is the seventh month in a row now that the monthly GST revenues have been above the 1,40,000 crore rupee mark. The Finance Ministry said the revenues for the month of September 2022 are 26% higher than the GST revenues of 97,821 crore rupees in the same month last year. During the month, revenues from import of goods was 39% higher and the revenues from domestic transaction 22% higher than the revenues from these sources during the same month last year. Over the past 75 years since independence, India's largest public service broadcaster, All India Radio, has been the proverbial storyteller for crores of people across the country. All India Radio is celebrating 75 years of freedom with the series Azad Bharat Ki Baat Akashwani ke Saath. It showcases the journey of India since independence in various walks of life through the storytelling of All India Radio. In today's episode, we will bring you the story of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana.
Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana aims to ensure access to quality generic medicines at affordable prices for all sections of the population, especially the poor and the deprived ones. It creates awareness about generic medicines through education and publicity to counter the perception that quality is synonymous with high price only. The project also generates employment by engaging individual entrepreneurs in opening of Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana Kendra. Under the scheme, medicines are procured from the World Health Organization, Good Manufacturing Practices, WHO GMP, certified suppliers for ensuring the quality of the products. Apart from this, each batch of drug is tested at laboratories accredited by National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says that medicines available under the Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana are priced 50% to 90% less than that of branded prices.
हर महीने 1 करोड़ से अधिक परिवार इन जन औषधि केंद्रों के माध्यम से बहुत सस्ती दवाइयों का लाभ ले रहे हैं। जैसा कि आपने अनुभव भी किया है, जन औषधि केंद्रों पर मिलने वाली दवाओं की कीमत बाजार में जो दवाएं मिलती हैं उसी क्वालिटी की, लेकिन जन औषधि केंद्र में 50% से 90% तक उसकी कीमत कम होती है।
Resident of Pune, Zeba Khan, who is a beneficiary of the PM Jan Aushadhi Kendra, says that her earlier expenditure of 2,500 rupees has now come down to only 800 rupees, leading to considerable savings in her monthly income.
मेरा नाम ज़ेबा खान है, मैं पूना की रहने वाली हूँ, मैं किडनी पेशेंट हूँ। जो जन औषधि की शुरुआत की है, बहुत फायदा होता है मुझे उससे। पहले मैं ये दवाइयाँ 2200-2500 में खरीदती थी, मेरा बजट पूरा हिल जाता, कैसे मैं सब संभालूंगी। पर मुझे ये मालूम पड़ा पेपरों में इस जन औषधि के में ये दवाइयाँ बहुत सस्ती मिलती है, तभी मैंने ये दवाइयाँ लेना शुरू कर दी। तो मेरे 800 रुपए में पूरी दवाइयाँ आती थी और मेरे बचे हुए पैसे मैं घर भी चला सकती थी, मेरे बच्चों के पढ़ाई के लिए यूज कर सकती। आज मुझे इसका बहुत फायदा होता है।
Jan Aushadhi campaign was launched by the Department of Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers in 2008. And it was revamped as Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana in 2015. Under the scheme, dedicated outlets known as Jan Aushadhi Kendra are open to provide generic medicines at affordable prices. Till May 2014, only 80 Jan Aushadhi stores were in operation in selected states, but the number of Jan Aushadhi stores has now increased to more than 8,700. Under the scheme, 739 districts of the country have been covered so far, and the government now plans to increase the number of such kendras to 10,500 by the end of March 2025. At present, these kendras make available more than 1,600 medicines and 250 surgical devices. The product basket of these kendras covers all major therapeutic groups such as cardiovascular, anti-cancers, anti-diabetics, gastrointestinal medicines and nutraceuticals. In addition to this, some Ayush products like Ayu Raksha Kit, Bal Raksha Kit and Ayush 64 tablet as immunity boosters have been added to their product basket. Suvidha sanitary pads are also available across all kendras at only 1 rupee per pad. Pharmaceuticals and Medical Devices Bureau of India, the implementing agency of the Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, invites applications from individuals, unemployed pharmacists, government-nominated agencies, NGOs, trusts and societies for opening of new Jan Aushadhi Kendra. Residents of small towns and block headquarters can avail the opportunity to open Jan Aushadhi Kendra. The scheme provides for incentive for various categories including women, SC or ST, hill districts, island districts and northeastern states. This will ensure easy reach of affordable medicines to the people in every nook and corner of the country.
देश भर में धूम मचाए ज्ञान का ये उपहार, मोबाइल पे आजादी क्वेस्ट आया आजादी का इतिहास। डाउनलोड करे आजादी क्वेस्ट, ये लो जीतो ढेरों इनाम, मौका पाए जुड़ने का रेडियो और डीडी के साथ। सिर्फ खेल नहीं उत्सव है, आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है, आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव है।
डाउनलोड करें आजादी क्वेस्ट ऐप और पाएं ढेरों इनाम।
Welcome back to the evening news. International Day of Older Persons is being observed today. On the occasion, the Election Commission of India has expressed its gratitude towards all the elderly voters, saying that it is committed to continuously improving their voting experience. In a message, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said the Commission is making efforts to encourage and honour them, as these people have made a lot of contributions where the country has reached today. Mr. Kumar also saluted all the centenarian voters and voters aged above 80 years and appealed to them to exercise their right to franchise. National Voluntary Blood Donation Day is being observed today. On the occasion, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia appealed to all citizens to donate blood regularly and always be ready to save the lives of the needy. Addressing the National Blood Donation Day 2022 at AIIMS in New Delhi, he said the success of Raktadan Amrit Mahotsav has strengthened the noble cause of humanity, which will help immensely in saving many precious lives. Our correspondent reports that Raktadan Amrit Mahotsav was kick-started by Dr. Mandavia by donating blood at a blood donation camp at Safdarjung Hospital, New Delhi on the 17th of last month. More than 250,000 people have voluntarily donated blood under the Raktadan Amrit Mahotsav.
In Pakistan, a magistrate of Islamabad's Margala police station issued an arrest warrant for former Prime Minister and Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI chief Imran Khan today. The arrest warrant was issued due to his non-appearance in court in the case registered on the 20th of August against the PTI chief for his remarks regarding additional district and sessions judge Zeba Chaudhry. The former Prime Minister is facing contempt charges for his controversial remarks about the additional district and sessions judge. The Islamabad High Court issued the warrant hours after the former Prime Minister submitted an affidavit in a contempt case against him. The hearing of the case will take place on Monday.
In women's cricket, India defeated Sri Lanka by 41 runs in their opening match of T20 Asia Cup at Sylhet in Bangladesh today. Chasing a target of 151 runs, Sri Lanka were bundled out for 109 runs in 18.2 overs. Earlier put into bat, India posted 150 runs in the stipulated 20 overs. In the opening game of the tournament earlier in the day, defending champions Bangladesh beat Thailand by 9 wickets. Bangladesh is hosting women's international matches after 4 years. A total of 17 India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia and the United Arab Emirates are competing for the title. The teams will play each other in a round-robin format where each will play 6 games. The top 4 teams will reach the semi-finals. After being held as a 50-over tournament between 2004 and 2008, the Asia Cup moved to the T20 format in 2012. Men in Blue will play their second T20 against South Africa at Bersapara Cricket Stadium in Guwahati tomorrow. The team will be led by Rohit Sharma, while South Africa team by Temba Bavuma. The match will start at 7 p.m. Indian time. In the first match played on the 28th of September, the host defeated visitors by 8 wickets at Greenfield International Stadium in Thiruvananthapuram.
Now let us have a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. National capital Delhi is expected to have a mainly clear sky. The minimum temperature will be 23 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be around 35 degrees. Mumbai is likely to experience a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Kolkata will have a generally cloudy sky with a few spells of rain or thunder showers. Chennai is expected to have a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Srinagar expected to have a partly cloudy sky. Jammu will have a mainly clear sky. Muzaffarabad will have a mainly clear sky too, becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Leh and Gilgit will have a partly cloudy sky. In the south, Hyderabad will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain or drizzle. Bengaluru Thiruvananthapuram will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. In the northeast, Guwahati, Shillong, Gangtok, Agartala, Itanagar, Imphal, Aizawl and Kohima will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches 5G mobile services in India, says country setting global standard in telecom technology for the first time. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh unveils space system for Agniveer and Sparsh mobile app, among other digital initiatives of Defence Accounts Department in New Delhi. President Draupadi Murmu presents awards to cleanest states and cities in Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 in New Delhi. Madhya Pradesh gets first position among states, while Indore bags cleanest city for 6th time in a row. Union Minister Anurag Singh Thakur launches month-long nationwide Swachh Bharat campaign at Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. GST revenue collection in September surpasses 1,47,000 crore rupees for 7th straight time. In women's cricket, India defeats Sri Lanka by 41 runs in opening match of T20 Asia Cup in Bangladesh, and Men in Blue to take on South Africa in second T20 International at Guwahati tomorrow. And with that, we end the evening news. Good night.